Almost rookie one. There we go. You ain't got a book name. That's gonna be kind of tough. That's gonna be kind of tough. Okay, so the first one you got, you said it was God Slayer, right? So we got it got to be in the same vein, right? But instead of slaying gods, because you ain't got the powers yet, you setting it up. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Well, I think since it's a prequel, it'll probably be best to like don't introduce that until like later in the prequel, you know? Because the prequel's gonna set everything up. The prequel is supposed to be a little bit boring, a little bit, unless you're doing like a prequel based off of a certain character and you're just doing their prequel story versus the whole series prequel story. But if you're doing a whole series prequel story, you gotta kind of like go through the boring shit first, to where it's like some, okay, this is how they became who they became. This is how the world got set up, and then this is how the world got fucked up by the time we got to God Slayer. But while we out here fucking still not even on a God slaying level, we gotta tell you how things got fucked up. Everything was peachy keen. The next you know, people started learning they got powers and shit like that. And then once they got powers, that's when everything broke off and everybody just started feeling themselves a little bit too much. And then, you know, people started learning about, oh wait, I can attach these creation shits to objects, to my hands, to my eyeballs, yada yada yada. And then next you know, everybody just started getting drunk with power. Oh, 2,000 years before, yeah. So yeah, it gotta start off a little boring. But since God Slayer's so hype, people are gonna be okay with the boring shit for a couple episodes. Because it's like some as long as you do enough callbacks. So it's like some, if the main, like if the main character out here doing such and such, and then his buddy wants to, like, do some malicious shit, you kind of gotta like do something to tie everything back. Like, give some callbacks to keep us interested while we go through the boring storytelling stuff. And then by the time we get to the first person who learned about creation, then we can get super hype again. It's like some, okay, yeah, we got backstory, everything was peaceful, everything was this, people were this. Then it's like some, wait a minute, wait, this person done, wait, oh, snap. Kind of like the Ashra Indra story. You know, they were just regular, schmegular ass kids that was born from a damn, we'll just call his ass a demigod. And then, boom, they was his kids, and then they just figured some shit out. And pushed the whole Ninshu thing. Oh, when I say boring, I just mean like not super action. That's my definition of boring. So if I'm watching a movie, not saying that it is boring, I'm just saying, like, you know, if I'm watching a movie, if nobody's dying and getting shot at or anything like that, boom, it's boring as hell. We gotta sit through and look at your fucking backstory. Don't nobody give a fuck about your life. Oh shit. But that's what I mean by boring. Not that it's actually boring. It's just, you know, you gotta get the backstory. It's a DMR, SMG, I'll take that.
Take what you can carry! Got eyes on extra ammo. I'm reloading.
Live restricted. Unoriginal, unproduced. Oh my god, I fucking hate TikTok. Shit is so stupid. Hold on.
Alright, new mission is up. It's marked on your map.
It sounds like you got it already there. You just gotta, yeah, it sounds like you already know what you're doing with it. Just gotta put it out to the public, man. You just gotta put it out to the public.
Watch their back.
Reloading. Cover my six.
We've got a new mission on the way. Review your briefing. Hostiles are making a move in your area.
Enemy
Show how
contact
we
in my
feel
AO.
about that. The target destroyed a tracker. Hustle after him.
Contact. Enemy infantry.
Enemy shut down a sensor. Don't let him get to any more. There's a redeploy point near you. Call in support if you have to.
Nah, you gotta make it public. You gotta make it public so people can, you know, get to it. Because at first you always want to make sure that everybody got access to it. And then when you become established, then start making it limited. Because, you know, that gives people to talk. Like, when it blow up, it gives people to talk. Be like some, yo, boom. I was on this shit back in 2026. Here we are in 2040. Y'all just now started getting on this. With your scary ass, man. Why the fuck you ain't help us? And then you want to take all the plates like you did something. You pussy. Shit, honestly, you just release that bitch online. Everything's digital now. You just release that thing online. Drop chapters, make a YouTube channel, drop chapters.
Enemy helicopter down!
Yeah, man, drop them chapters.
Your current position's going to be overrun by NXC. Don't linger.
Reference waypoint. Move there now.
Uh-huh. Since Godslayer's already finished, I would drop them chapter by chapter. Don't drop the full thing. You know, you got to get yourself some content. Drop it chapter by chapter.
Got your support request. Stay in the area until redeployment.
A chapter a week. I'm getting shot at. Help me, please. Hey, look, when it comes to posting online, you can never be too hard on yourself. There might be plot holes, but you gotta think, is this your first story you ever wrote?
Heads up. Reinforcements coming in hot.
You gotta give yourself some grace, you know? That's always the thing that holds people back. There's so many people with greatness, but they don't never do anything with it because it's like some damn. Maybe they're not gonna like it. Shit, a lot of people's first projects is never the greatest. Ever.
Heads up. We got a danger point.
But you got something. And shit. If there is plot holes, boom, you know that's more content for you. Every mistake is content. Damn, there's a lot of plot holes on here. So boom, that gives you ample fuel to come out with the remix. Like, hey, you know what? I like this story, but the more I read it, it kind of doesn't make sense. Yo, no. I feel you. It's my first story and everything like that. That's why I'm coming out with Godslayer EX. You know, Godslayer EX is gonna be fucking
Check your missions.
top tier because now I know how to write a story, or now I know how to, you know, bing bang bung type thing, you know? Now you know what the people want. All that.
Extra PDW here! Watch your step!
Shit, One Punch Man is OP. They made it work. Aizen is OP. Even though he ain't the main character, but he get? Was he on the roof?
While you can.
He had to be on the roof, because ain't no way he got behind me that quick. Help me! Help me! Damn it.
Who's out there? Stay on target.
I think you should. I think you should. Shit, the main character in what's that? Sword Art Online. His ass is OP. That man just pop up and everything like that, and just like some dog. He done already beat the game, it seemed like, and then he just pop up in a new dungeon and just out here murdering shit, stealing souls. That man was OP as fuck too. But nah, look, see, look, and then boom. How are we gonna know? See, like, boom, how am I supposed to know how Godslayer is? Cause shit, you probably made him OP in a good way. The story might actually be good, but you are your worst critic. I'm the same way when I do music and everything like that, you know? So it's like you're your worst critic. And let's just say it is ass. There's gonna be 50 people who's like nah, this shit fire. This shit fire. Then you're gonna have 200 people pointing out the, the details and everything. It's like oh, okay, I see where he's coming from, but they might write stories themselves. They might do this themselves. So, they got a little bit of knowledge. But, you're going to have them people that's like yo, hey, I fucks with it. Because, you got logical people still out in the world where it's like oh, this is his first story? I see where he was going with it. Versus the people who's like, oh, this is doo-doo. Not taking in factor that this your first story. Because there's just people that just don't really think like that. Where it's like they expect everything to be 100% dope. But it's like everybody got to start somewhere. Yeah, look, you got to release all that, because like the future of Godslayer, that's behind the scenes. Name me one thing that people don't want to hear the developers' take on it. Shit, when I watch a movie, I like watching the director's commentary and everything like that. The reason why they come out with director cuts, because boom, here's the movie version we released to the public where we think y'all like, but here is the director cut where the director was like this is what I wanted in the movie, but we cut a lot of shit because we probably ain't think the public wanted to watch all this. But here's my real take on it. Here's the behind the scenes on how I made this. Here's the behind the scenes on how I came up with this. I was taking a shit one time, and that's how I came up with Doodoo Man. It's just something like that. It's like some fascinating, damn, it's so crazy. He was taking the doo-doo. That's how we came up with Doodoo Man. Why ain't I think of that? It be always like the small stuff. Yep. Oh man, I came up with this character and everything like that. He's a fish dude, but he can breathe on land. And he looks this way because one time I was fishing with my daughter and everything like that. And then poof, I got inspired by a bass I caught. And the bass probably tail whipped me like he was a magic carp or something. Them behind the scenes is gonna hit. It gets you in the mind of the author, because, boom. And then once you release it, then you as the author can get into the mind of the readers to know what we want next. When everybody start talking, oh shit, yo, I hope when he comes out with that next chapter, I hope fucking he just blows up the whole kingdom or something like that. And then you be like, oh, everybody wants him to blow up the whole kingdom? Gotcha. That's what they expect. I'm gonna do a whole 360 and be like some. It looked like he gonna blow up the whole kingdom, but then plot twists is gonna happen. So it's like some. You gonna give them what they want. You gonna jerk them off and everything. You gonna jerk the readers off real quick, and they be like some. Boom! I'm about to bust. And then before they bust, it's like some boom. Switch that shit up. It's like some. Oh, whoa! I did not expect that. I did not expect that. Like, exactly, because y'all was out here looking for something else. You know? Yep. Perfect example is, you know, if you freestyling and all that, right? You can be like some boom. Also, W release of Avatar. I told you that game was fire. Yeah. I'm poor as fuck too, man. I can't even get it on day one. And that bitch is only $29.99. I can't even play it. Well, I guess I can. I can buy it right now. I just not gonna do it. Even though I kind of want to, but I'm not gonna do it. Probably next week though, but I told you that game is actually fire. The game is actually fire. The game is only $30 and fire. Webtoon? I don't know what that is, but you should. Release it on everything. Webtoon, YouTube, everywhere you can. You got to get it out there, man. You got to get it out there. If you in any Discords, drop that shit in the Discords you in. If you got friends, boom, DM they asses. Post it on your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter. Post it everywhere. Even if you ain't even a cool kid or nothing like that. Fuck anybody who hates. It's like some, yo, this is what I've been working on, you know, type shit. You might be the quiet, weird kid or something like that. Boom. Post it on your social media. You know why? Because it's your social media. You got to post that thing everywhere. If they don't like it, guess what? They looked at it. That's all you need is some looks. If somebody choose to look at something and they hate on it, guess what? You looked at my shit, though. That's it. You looked at it. Or as long as you got eyes, man, you know, boom, boom. Some people just hate on shit because it's cool. It's cool to hate sometimes, you know? Because everybody else hating, so let me hate too. But do they really mean it? Probably not. Some people are just natural haters. Some people are follow the leader haters. So you just gotta release that bitch everywhere. You know, it's like some boom. Everybody eats turkeys on Thanksgiving, right? But I guarantee you, if you see how a turkey is actually killed, you're gonna be like some, oh my God, I feel so sorry for the turkey. But you ain't got no problem eating that damn turkey when Thanksgiving time come. You ain't got no problem doing that. But when you see the whole process, it's like some, oh my God. Okay, so you're hating on how the turkey becomes the turkey that you eat. But you ain't got a problem with eating the turkey. Make it make sense. People are just weird. You know? Some people don't know how turkeys are killed and made. But it's like some, I never knew that was a process type vibe. I would never do it, but I'm glad somebody's doing it. So, this is always different people type thing, you know. You ain't gonna please everybody. You know how they be like some opinions are like assholes, everybody got one? That's true. But what they don't tell you is opinions are like assholes, Everybody got one, but you still gotta take the time to sniff everybody's ass. Don't kiss their ass, because that makes you an ass kisser. But you gotta sniff their ass. Why you think dogs do it? Okay, yeah, dogs see each other and be like boom, you a dog, I'm a dog. Okay, cool. But until they sniff the other dog's ass, they really can't tell their energy. So you gotta boom. You gotta take somebody's opinion, look at it, everybody got one, but you gotta sniff that opinion's ass. And they be like, oh, okay, this opinion was made in truth. Type vibe. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you got until you're allergic to it and your throat starts swelling up and whatnot, you know? Exactly. You get it. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Exactly. I might play a fighting game. They still ain't found me a match. All right, yep. Time for a fighting game. Battlefield is so stupid. They really need to fix that. Hey, look, I don't lose. Man. I don't lose. Hopefully we can find somebody on here. strongest awakening? Oh, that's tough. Storm 4. I would probably say I like Toby's. Toby's awakening is actually pretty good. Donzo, he got a pretty nice awakening too. Cause you can really just cheese with him. Just stay long range and just do the little wind sword. He pretty cool with it too. So Toby, Donzo, I guess you can probably the strongest awakening is Donzo or Might Guy. I forgot about Might Guy. But in my defense, I don't even play Guy. Is Might Guy stronger than the fourth Hokage's? Is his awakening stronger than the fourth Hokage's? You think? My guy's awakening can break through, almighty push, and block generally everything. Oh shit, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Yeah, he can get through almighty push and all that. And yeah, okay. Okay, that makes perfect sense. And you know the best team that used to be? Fucking on Storm 3.
Let's see how strong
You can literally cheese if you get it right. You pick Pain, Neji, and I don't think the third character matters, but if it does, you probably pick Hanada because she got rotation or whatever, or Hanabi, one of them. But like you just almighty push and then rotation with Neji at the same time, hella damage. Shit, what's her face was broken on there on Storm 3. Granny Chio, because like she would like freeze you in place. That may have been Storm 2. But like when Granny Chio used to send her puppets out, she would like freeze you in place. It was so cheap. He got Shisui on the team. I already know how this is gonna go. And he's lagging.
Master Boruto was waiting for this.
Call me when you want.
Oh, he lucky he had a sub.
Right here.
Master Boruto was waiting for this.
Call me when you want.
Right here. Take this. Take this. One more.
Ready when you
Amasa what? Amasa what? My clothes is still clean.
Round 2. Begin. Amaterasu.
Right here.
Amaterasu. Take this.
Master Boruto was waiting for this.
call me when you want.
Over here. Chidori.
Got him, coach. I ruined his drip. I ruined. I ruined his drip. Curing? You think that's the best ult? You so annoyed? What happened, my guy? You just see the same job listing over and over?
Miss right here.
Nah, I definitely feel you on that, man.
Right here.
That just how the job market be, though, honestly. Oh, shit!
Ready when you
Master Boruto was waiting for this.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Master Boruto was waiting for this.
How's that? Here I come. Here I come. How's that? Right there. Here I come. Chidori. Here I come. I'll make the most of it. Here I come. The name of this jutsu is Kiryu.
Got his ass!
Thunderclap. Shisu. I'm going to inherit your will along with my brothers. Be gone.
Out of there. Out of there.
Has been decided.
I got TTS on? What do you mean TTS? What is TTS? What is TTS? We just gonna call you Dot. I don't. You just got a dot for a name. What is TTS? Text to speech? I got text to speech on? Nah, I ain't got text to speech on. I don't even know how to turn it on. I would, but I don't have text to speech on. Once I figure that bitch out, I'm definitely gonna turn it on. But nah, I ain't got text to speech on. Bufune? Hey, yeah, Bufune kind of fire. My day? Hey, honestly, my day been pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. Ah! Ah! Do it again. Do it again.
Boruto was waiting for this.
Watch. Throw it again.
The name of this jutsu is
Damn, he ain't throw it again. Ship him out. Fuck.
Master Boruto was waiting for this.
Damn it, Sasuke. I am not finna awaken. Got him.
With the thunderclap. Be gone.
He can be lame all he want. He can be lame all he want. I've definitely seen lamer. Now he ain't got no more subs. No more subs. That's game. That is game.
Master Boruto was waiting for this.
Ah!
The name of this jutsu.
Got him again.
With the thunderclap. Be gone.
He can keep playing like that. He don't want to box. He can keep playing. He can keep playing. I can stop you with kunais, bro.
Master Boruto was waiting for this.
Fire style. Dragon fire jutsu. Take this. I'll do this in one shot. Fire style. Fireball jutsu. Right here.
Ah, what's up in the air palms work?
One more.
Time to end this. You can't touch me.
Bye. You can do it.
You can't touch me.
Got him.
You underestimated the Uchiha.
Yeah, you can sub mid-jitsu. You can sub mid-jitsu. And you can also, I think, cancel mid-jitsu too. I know you can cancel, like, mid-dash. You know what the crazy thing is about this game? I cannot get off of Ginning or tuning. I'll be so close to getting off of tuning, and then they just pull up with a damn yellow flash team, and I just get murdered every time. I'll be like one match away from getting off of tuning. I probably got off of tuning one time. Then after that, it's game over. They might pull a yellow flash team. They might pull a fucking guy out on me. They might pull a Donzo and a Shisui. It'd be bad. It'd be bad. Hey, believe it or not, I don't know. Well, my favorite character is Kankuro, but the best version of Kankuro is on the Wii. If you ever played the Wii version of Naruto, even the GameCube version was pretty good. It was Naruto Clash of Ninja. Yeah, if you played the Clash of Ninja series, Kankuro was my guy. I don't like playing with puppets on here though, but Kankuro is my guy on the GameCube and the Wii, especially the Wii. He was fire as hell on the Wii. Clash of Ninja Revelations. Yeah, normal dashes you can stop with kunais. Chakra dashes you can't. I'm on a 3-game win streak right now. Let's get it. Whoa, what is that? So is that saying he's a bad person to play against? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. He ain't got no connection bar and he got a little red
Never
face.
go back on what I say.
Oh, this is the same dude I beat.
Come, let's see how strong you really
It's the same
are.
guy. I didn't even know Jigen was in the game. Oh no, you can rematch like 3 times when you in the match with him, but after that, it's just pure luck. Ah! The name of the game is to not sub first. See how I just made him waste 2 subs? It's game over.
Master Boruto was waiting for this.
Amaterasu. Fire Stone. The name of this jutsu is call me when you want. Amaterasu. Fire style.
Master Boruto was waiting for this.
Fire style. Fire style. Fireball. I'll drown. Amaterasu. Right here.
Been decided. Round 2.
I don't remember, honestly. I really don't remember. Cause I never played Sasuke in Storm 4. So I don't know. I have no idea, honestly.
Master Boruto was waiting for this.
The name of this jutsu is Fire Style. Think again. It's over. It's about time.
Right here.
Ah, you're dead. Just die. Booyah. Ah! I was subbing. I was subbing.
Final round. Begin.
Master Boruto was waiting for this.
Ready when you are.
Fire Style.
Master Boruto was
Call me when you want. Time to Chidori. The name of this jutsu is Fire Style. Fireball Jutsu. Amaterasu.
Master Boruto was waiting for this.
The name of this jutsu is Fire Style. Fireball Jutsu. Fire Style.
Been decided.
Got his ass again.
Don't get in my way.
My kunais come out so damn slow though. Nah, see, look, I ain't trying to use that much chakra. I see where you're coming from, but that's just like what you're talking about, that's how you play somebody that's actually good. Buddy was just spamming. I didn't have to go super crazy. Like you're trying to be super technical right now. I didn't need to do all that crazy shit. Buddy was ass. Yeah, nah, you gotta play their game. Make them slip, make them feel comfortable. Once they feel comfortable, they feel like they can keep doing the same shit. He felt like he can do the same shit. He said, oh, boom, I got Shisui. I got Itachi. So the reason why he was playing the way he was playing is because that team actually works. Especially when you got Shisui. If I'm attacking you and you throw out Shisui, Shisui is a good character to like keep a person back. You know, it kind of kills the rush down. But he's just not that good. So it's like some, you know, play their game, let them feel uncomfortable, and then fuck them up. You ain't got to play sweaty all the time. You know, it's a mind game sometimes when it plays fighting games, you know? He thought he was going to do something just because of the team he had. But he doesn't know how to use his team. So my thing is just like, make them use their subs. Make them use their subs. Because once the shit that he only knows one thing. He only knows how to play the game one way.